I'm not muted. You're muted. Why do you keep coming into my house and throwing out wild accusations like the stream is muted? How do you know that? Maybe you should look inward and consider that maybe your microphone doesn't have any input. Maybe you haven't unmuted yourself on your Go XLR before you start throwing stones. Maybe have some introspection, chat, and have some empathy for other people and stop reflecting your microphone status onto other people instead of taking accountability for your microphone's input status.
I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
I'm sick of it. I've had it up to here.
Muted.
Muted, hello?
Testing, hello, test, hello. Thank you, Halifax, for the resub, for the tier 1 resub for 86 months. Thank you so much, Halifax.
Thank you very much. That's it! Back to Winnipeg! Hello, Sword and Sorcerer. How you doing out there, mate? Possibly Irish. Hello! Howdy, Maynard. Hope Loki got on okay with his eye surgery yesterday and that you're having a good day. Possibly Irish. My day has barely begun. But thank you. I hope you have a good afternoon, evening, because you're in Ireland. Hope you have a good one, mate. Mac Dog. Hiding from Maynard's intensity? Intensity? I'm a fucking teddy bear, mate. I'm the sweetest person you'll ever meet. Moonfire, my dearest. Hello. Porkhammer. Michael. Halifax. Splinter Cell. Relida. PP. Ace Plays. Nashgard. Various Sweet. How you doing, everybody? Not Tyrone. Good to see you as well. A symbol of the plague shakes our bones awake. Mazaroth. Sean 694. Imric. Yes. Garrett 24601, good to see you as well. Hell yeah. Very good. Oh.
Ultra kill.
Oh. Nashgard. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Barry McCockiner. Nice. Manners 32. Arjun. Squeak. All Z. Black Forest. Welcome on in.
Oh, is it that time?
I think it might be. I think it just might be. We might have to spin the Hype Train song. Thank you, Reliever, for the 100 bits. We got ourselves a level 2 Hype Train. Chat, did you know that yesterday we didn't have a single Hype Train? Not a single one. We actually didn't even get enough subscribers to necessitate a Hype Train yesterday. But anyone that's a regular to the stream will know that the last few streams have been so good that who gives a shit. However, if you do give a shit, and you would like to get back into that Hype Train mood, the giving mood, you're feeling like, ooh, DLC around the corner. Maybe we're feeling good about that, and you want to throw some money in the tin. This guy right here is going to be streaming the DLC day 1. We're going to be streaming the DLC all day tomorrow. So you want to get excited, get amongst it. You do give a shit daily? That's good, Aston. It's good to be regular. Good to be regular. Thank you, Ben Dearest, possibly Irish and Aston for the horns and slides. Thank you very much. Defeat the rush number. That's right. Hey, thank you for noticing. Midnight Pacific, I had that number up all day yesterday and no one noticed. But that is prog rock band Rush album 2112. Prog rock Rush. Excited for tomorrow? Oh, yes. Cheers, Maynard. What time is DLC available for you tomorrow? It's available at 2 a.m., but I'm not going to be streaming at 2 a.m. I'll be streaming at regular time, but I'll try and start a little bit earlier. I'll try and get here like really early. I'll set my alarm really early in the morning. More like Pog Rock. Is that a France t-shirt? Am I wearing a France t-shirt? I do think France are very favored in the World Cup, but no. He's one of them Frenchies! Hey, he's a goddamn frog! Go get him! Hey, French guy, arrivederci. That's French for fuck off. Did you know that tool in French is le tool? Whoa! Cheese ending surrender monkeys. Holy shit, that's horrible. You're horrible, possibly Irish. Roll it back. Hello, under the mayo. Oh, cheese eating. Okay. I hear rumors that the DLC will be Quake Doom crossover. My source, Maynard, making a joke once. That's not a joke. I'm wish casting. It's wish casting. I want my fan to be serviced by the Quake Ranger appearing in the DLC. Where are we at in this run? Congrats on the challenge thing. Yeah, actually, under the Mayo completed Brawler. We got a link to the mod as well, but he completed the Brawler Jolt challenge in the Belly of the Beast. Looked fucking insane. We rated him earlier in the week, and it looked nuts. Nuts. Let's give it a crack. 30 hours. Woo! Imagine spending 30 hours playing Doom. I would never do that. French rifles for sale, brand new, never fired, only dropped once. Fuck.
Please be seated. The tram is now ready to depart. In 1.
Chat, we still got that level 2 hype train. Did you forget about that? They got 1 sub, 300 bits to bring that thing back to life. Extend the party by 5 minutes. If you're feeling generous, of course, chat. Flippy, thank you for the large. I'm concerned what that is. Flippy, thank you for the several large emotes. I'm like moused over. I'm like, what are we looking at?
Your affinity for Bart is apparent.
Gracias.
Reliever, thank you for the 400 bits. Saving the train. Gracias. That's French for have a good meal. That's German for fuck off. Hey, buddy, gracias you too. Maynard's been activated. Deploying the Maynard. That's a butter churn. Butter churn? I barely know her churn. So chat, because I'm a fucking nerd, I sat down last night and watched the entirety of the Ultra Nightmare World Record 100%. The Ultra Nightmare 100% World Record on 100% speed. I watched that. The whole thing last night. Because I'm a fucking nerd. Because I got nothing to do. Because I have no life. And it was extremely impressive. Extremely impressive. I'd love to learn some of the shield traversal tech. It looks like a lot of fun. The shield bash thing. You can like zip zap zoom around levels, do jumps and skips and stuff like that. There's a fair bit of like sequence breaking, or not sequence breaking, but just like I guess platforming skips in the Forge. In level 9, the Forge, Ancestral Forge. And it looks pretty fun. Buongiorno, Gorlami, Arrivederci. What is that name again? How do you pronounce it? Gorlami. Gorlami, am I saying that correctly? Si, perfecto. I speak a little Italian. Hey, Miss Joe. Arrivederci. Gracias. Baba da Boopy. Fuck. Bapanada. You need the maracas. I can hear a lot of clapping and some flamenco and some shells, I think. But the band does come out if we get to level 5. It's a big if, though. If chat's feeling it. We're probably... I'd imagine chat is still probably fucking exhausted from last week's stream. From the Saturday stream I did. The Friday evening for America, Saturday morning, afternoon for me stream. Probably still covered down off that. I know I am.
Ultra kill.
Flippy! Thank you for the 5 gifted! FSH Schmo 666_Stankrat Guru 1911 and Blamos. Welcome on in. Fuck yeah, Flippy, thank you so much! Flippy the God mod. Also, Flippy, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but if you're around, I would love a moderator, at least one moderator around to cut heads off.
Just stop being exhausted, chat. Bitty jammed of some.
Exactly, chat. Exactly. Look, just stop being exhausted. That's what I say to myself when I have a 3-hour sleep. I get up in the morning and I'm like, just stop being exhausted. Hey, just stop it. I look at myself in the mirror and I go, hey, stop it. Stop being tired. Get over it. Stop it. Get some help.
Your affinity for Bond apparent.
Reporting for duty, sir. Hair duty now.
Duty. Thank you, Reliever and Flippy, for the 100 bits. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What? Oh my god. Okay. All right, we got a live one. We got a real one here. Scary Atheist with another 5 gifted, bringing out the rest of the band. Jock and Zappy, Falsy Orb, Gearing Girl 24, the Spud Hunter, and Groupskay. Spudula getting in there. Spudicus Maximus Streamicus, first of his name. King of the Andals and the First Men. Spudicus Maximus. Fellow South Australian FPS streamer. All-round nice guy.
Your affinity for Bond apparent.
Miss Joe!
Dancer emoji, dancer emoji, dancer emoji, dancer emoji.
Are we Twitch chat or are we dancer? Thank you very much, Joe, for the 100 bits. Chat, we got a level 5 hype train. The band's out. 4 subs to go to level 6. 4 minutes on the clock.
I think we can
Just
work
like that.
together and resolve this problem in a way that
Mom!
benefits us both.
Twitch Mom!
Go Maynard, you librarian god.
Ultra kill.
Not Tyrone! Thank you for the 5 gifted! Thank you!
Headshot.
Possibly Irish with a gifted to Under the Mayo. Thank you very much.
I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
Ben AD83, thank you for the tier 1 for 63 months.
Doom Maynard hype.
Thank you!
Headshot.
Mum, thank you for a gifted as well as a resub. To Yubo G Gaffix TRC898. Wow, that name really rolls off the tongue. That's good for branding. Mum, thank you for the 7 months resub and for the gifted. You librarian god. I'm not even wearing my There we go. All right. Now let's check to make sure that your books aren't late. Now I'm wearing my spectacles. That's a bot for sure. Not Tyrone with the 5-pack to Obi-Bong Kenobi. What a name. Tio Tidzi, Ty Hetty, Mutt101, Smud6812. Wait, where did Maynard go? Who's this cunt? Hey, Four Eyes, fuck off and bring Maynard back. Like mother, like daughter? In what way, Reliever? In what way, Reliever? What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you saying? What do you mean? You're okay with Mr. Four Eyes?
I think we can work together.
Me too. It helps me see better.
In a way that benefits us both.
I can see without them, but I see better with them. Sean694, thank you for the prime.
Thanks for all the great streams at Maynard.
Thank you for all the great chats in my Twitch chat. And for the prime. Thank you so much for the 7 months resub. Mum and I are giggling like schoolgirls. Wow. And not a day over 21. I heard this day totally fascinating. Yeah. Hello, Highlander. I can picture you doing that. I've seen Reliever giggle like a schoolgirl, so I can easily picture it.
Together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
Nard horns, nard poke slide, nard horns.
Oh, we horn sitting and we poke sliding in here? Is there some horns and some poke sliding? Wait a minute. Death apparatus with the tier 1 for 6 months in advance. 6 months of tier 1 in advance. Death apparatus locking in half a year in the Maniac Mansion. We need to get you some good residence, sir. Some permanent part-time residence. Death apparatus, you fucking legend. Thank you so much. And Flippy, thank you for the large re-laugh, the re-lol, the re-giggle. The re-giggles like a schoolgirl. Re-tee-hee. Tee-hee-hee-hee. 2112 subs. Fuck yeah, let's listen to Rush. You and Nick and Midnight Pacific noticed the Rush reference. The Rush reference. Today's Tom Selleck is high on you, and the space he invades gets by on you. LID Evola. Cause his mind is not for rent, from any god or government. Shoot! Ow, my face. Oh, level 7 hype train chat. Oh my goodness. Na-na-na-na. Pour one out for the ones we lost at id today. Yes, yeah. I've loved id software for 30 plus years. Anytime they succeed, I'm happy, and anytime they're hurt, I am hurt. And I would say a very hearty fuck Microsoft. Yay Doom, boo Microsoft. Yay id, boo Microsoft. Yay Doom, boo Microsoft. Boo! Tiago and Billy are still at id, but oh man, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. saw the news. Boo! They let off the only guy working on Quake Champions? Yeah. Yeah, it was one person I think was still working on development for Quake Champions and they're gone. Which... I don't know. It stings. It's only one employee. You wouldn't think that one employee would be that big of a deal, but I guess... The fuck do I know about trillion-dollar market cap fucking corporate decisions? Like, whatever. Money, 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 number go up. Having me laid off twice, it's not fun. Yeah. I had a friend of mine talk to me about my job and how it's like very like, you know, he's like, oh, I'd be so scared.
Please be seated. The tram is now ready to depart in 1 minute.
He was like, I'd be so scared to be a Twitch streamer.
For Bot, the parent.
Microsoft? More like Microsoft penis.
Yeah, micro penis
right?
that's soft.
Chat?
Yeah, a micro
right?
penis that's soft.
Right?
Yes.
Peer 1 in the
Yes.
chat if I'm right.
Yeah, one in the chat. One in the
And
chat
then
for
give
Microsoft penis.
specifically 3 subs if I'm right. Chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that. Give
Yeah.
3 subs to say fuck you and you have a Microsoft penis to Microsoft.
Thank you very much. 3 subs to say fuck you to Microsoft for their micro penis that is also soft. And also ones in the chat to say Microsoft fucking sucks. Thank you very much, chat. Let's all of us, when Linux is easy and brain dead enough, let's all switch to Linux and fuck Windows forever. That'd be wonderful.
Danger.
Chat, we got 10 seconds already.
For a 3-dimensional event in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you so much for leaving for the 5 gifted.
Together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
Hi.
Hello. Thank you, Tolshay, for the tier 3 for 5 years. I see I missed your favorite level. Kaleem? Yeah, you missed Kaleem. You tried. Reliever. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Reliever, you're talking like you failed. You're talking like something went wrong. Allow me to redirect your gaze from the hype train you ended to the number on the left being bigger than the number on the right. As far as I'm concerned, chat, you have made this stream a success already, and I've been live for 30 minutes.
Wow.
There is nothing to commiserate. You guys did amazingly. Thank you so much for your incredible support. A level 7 hype train is really good. Thank you so much. You guys rock. Halifax with the 86-month tier 1. Nashgod with 5 gifted subs. Reliever with the 100 bits to kick off the train, and here we go. Reliever with 400 bits. Flippy with 5 gifted. Reliever with another 100 bits, and Flippy with 103 bits. Scary Atheist with 5 gifted. Ms. Joe with 100 bits. Mum dropping in a tier 1 resub for 10 months, and also 5 gifted from Not Tyrone. Possibly Irish with a gifted Under the Mayo. YouTuber friend and good pal and fellow Doomer. Go and follow Under the Mayo. He's wonderful. Ben AD83 for the tier 1 for 63 months. Mum dropping a gifted sub. Sean694 with the Prime for 7 months. Death Apparatus with the 44-month tier 1. Reliever with another 100 bits and 5 gifted. And Tolshay with a tier 3 for 5 years. Redirecting her gaze, but it's not even Pride Month anymore. Let's make Pride Month 12 months of the year. Let's celebrate being gay as hell for 12 whole months. Let's do it. Gay as hell. Gayer than the final float at Mardi Gras. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Feeling a little fruity? You feeling a little Rudy Tooty, point and shooty fruity? Shaking your fruity booty? Get out of here. Give me the gun. Mr. Nard, I was watching Home Story Cup this weekend. They played a highlight segment of previous years and you were on there. I said, I know that guy. That's right. I used to do a lot of StarCraft stuff. I even went to Home Story Cup. I think it was a Home Story Cup 16 or 17 that I went to. I've still got the shirt. They gave me a t-shirt. And a lot of free beer. How many stars did you craft? 69. Why it's not 67? Because I'm an overachiever.
Commander, we need assistance out here.
Burr, burr, burr. Whee! $69 gold. Look at the top right. Nice. 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 Oop. Yeah. Ricochet into the leg of that giant thing we can't kill. Good idea. Yeah, nice. Okay. Wow. Well, hey, did you guys miss Kaleem? You guys miss Kaleem? Good news. Good news. Thanks to my poor gameplay, we get to go back. Thank you, Scary Atheist, for the large. You died. Thanks.
You died.
Hey, thank you for that You Died redemption. That's so good. Thanks. They're doing that because you just died? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, because I just died in the game and my save file got deleted. That's why everyone's saying, haha, you died. Okay, all right.
You died.
Cock in my ass. Fuck! Cock in my ass, fuck. Work. We're having a little something chat, little Buffalo Trace, because of the wonderful work chat does. The number on the left is bigger than the number on the right. Cheers, everybody. Thank you very much for hitting the sub goal in the first 40 minutes of the stream. You guys are so sweet to me. Cheers. Thank you very much. Sean James Games, thank you very much. The Man 4821, thank you over there on the YouTube. Everyone over here on the Twitch, I read your names out earlier during that hype train, and also for everyone that is not part of the hype train, but just here in chat hanging out. Cheers to you too. Much love.
Your affinity for Bot is apparent.
Kampai.
Kampai. Also, another way of saying cheers in Japanese. I've been taking some Japanese lessons, so I learned recently that when you're at a restaurant, in Japan and everyone's about to cheers with their sake, you say Bukkake hentai. So chat, Bukkake hentai. Bukkake hentai, chat. It's because he's copying me. I don't know why I would do that. Eat the ducky mas. Hello, Kaz Games. Bukkake hentai, guys. Thank you very much. Bukkake hentai. Arigato. I briefly believed you were actually taking classes. Moonfire Madeirist, I actually am taking classes. Part of what I said was true. That's the wonderful thing about content creators with their microphones. You get to guess what whether what they say is true or not. Especially on this, you know, when one of them has a rather dry sense of humor. Hashtag oh, okay. Hello, Juggernaut. Cheers. I feel safer now knowing this duality. Wow, anything he could say it could potentially be true or not true. That's amazing.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Thank you, chat. Fucking love you guys. You guys are so sweet to me. Can't believe we're in the 2100 club. It's crazy. Shit's nuts. Absolutely insane. Dutch can. Hello. You should whet your sense of humor with some sort of beverage. I just did. It's my suggestion that you keep your distance, because right now he's dangerous.
Confirmed. Weapon drop incoming.
I got your weapon drop right here, pants grab. Actually, I haven't finished my coffee. My coffee's a little Irish now. Shout out to the Irish for my Irish coffee. Possibly Irish, possibly shout out to you. Ow. Okay, that should be everyone. Yep, let's go. Are you confident that bourbon and Irish coffee before 10 a.m. improves your gaming performance? Well, it doesn't make it worse. I just died in Hebeth, so it couldn't get much worse. I guess I could die in Kaleem. Makes it more entertaining. I am not what they call a cheap date. It takes a bit for me to get drunk, so having one whiskey doesn't really move the needle. Need a lot more than that. It moves your needle. Okay. It would move my needle after quite a bit more. Then I would certainly be amongst it. Be a little wobbly, a little giggly.
Once he kills the demon, the portals will collapse.
Diane Kaleem died in her Beth, level 2. You can just abbreviate that to hashtag dick. Reliever, what's it like being the funniest person on the whole planet? It seems like it would be like a blessing, but also a burden at the same time. Like expectations would be high. It'd be lonely at the top. I think so. Like you have legions of screaming fans, obviously, but it's like, is that really enough? Can that ever truly be enough? It's pretty nice and good. Oh, I'm pleased to hear that. Level 1 shield guy. Always fun. What's the best way, for any of you guys that played this game, what's the best way to get rid of shield guy without shield throw? Three bullets usually does it for me. Oh, you go around behind him and shoot him in the head. Jump behind him in melee. Ask politely. Backseat a Twitch streamer until he figures it out is my normal strategy. Yeah. Hello, Bug Club. Hope you and the fur baby are alright. Loki's surgery went well. He's okay. Pleased to say. Oh, I didn't... What is this gate? He's okay. He's just got the... Loki's got the cone of shame.
All hell gate closed. The village is secure.
A little bit annoying when he has to, you know, I'm sure it's a little bit tough when he's got to eat, because he's had the cone a few times, and I remember that he would have a tough time getting his head over the bowl, with the lampshade on. But you can't scratch at his eye. He's got dissolvable stitches, so the stitches like won't need to be taken out. They'll just dissolve when his surgery heals. Streamer doesn't actually play the game, it's more like waits for instruction from chat. That's right. I'm basically like a biological analog version of Twitch plays Pokemon, but I play Doom. I always feel so sad when my pup has the cone of shame, especially when they try to walk through narrow areas and bonk. Yeah, and God, it breaks my heart. They're like, they walk around and then they bonk their head and then they just go, I'm like, oh, my heart. Oh. My little man. All right, chat. Sorry, just a second. It's my favorite. It's my song, chat. It's my song. Our Husky Shepherd uses his hard cone as a battering ram in our legs to show his displeasure to us. I love Huskies. I think Huskies are one of the best, like the most beautiful dogs. They look so beautiful. I love their energy. But I'm also at the same time a little afraid of owning one because they seem like they'd be a lot. They seem like they'd be a lot. They have they talk a lot too. They're very talkative. They are a lot. A lot of fun! Reliever, are you a husky person? I mean, like, not that you own a husky, but are you a person that is a husky? Because you're a lot of fun. Huskies are You're a husky person and person. Wow. Another overachiever. My favorite dog I ever had was a standard poodle. Nice. Hello, Bali. They definitely let you know how they're feeling at any given moment. Yeah. Sorry, just putting my phone into power bank. Please hold. Get about a bajillion texts a day these days. Just making sure that thing's charged. Hashtag dick. Sorry, chat, I'm super popular. Please hold. That's right. Sorry, chat, but everyone wants me all the time, always. It's really exhausting. Lost the combo.
Reroute all units to the energy relay.
Huskies are work dogs. They're only truly happy when they're dragging insane weights at unbelievable speeds through unlivable habitats. One of my favorite videos on the internet is of a husky in a bathtub that wants their owner to turn the bathtub on. They want their owner to turn the tap on. And they're like, come on, get out of the tub. And then the husky just goes, whoa, 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 whoa. And then the owner's like, come on. And then every time the owner says, come on, the husky just goes, whoa, 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 whoa. It's just sitting in the bathtub saying, please turn the tap on. Please turn on the tap. Whoa, 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 whoa. The most popular and most funny on tonight's stream. That's right. We've got most funny reliever in chat. Most best looking reliever. Most talented. Also reliever. Wait, what am I? What position am I filling again? Sounds kind of like it's just. Sometimes they just chat like a Mario character. Come on, get out of the tub. Come on.
The command room has the key. Mark it on the player's map.
Fuck off. Shield bash. Fuck you. Wow, Maynard, you're bringing some challenging energy into this mission. Fuck you.
Headshot.
You provide the tier 4 cam. We're not here for the insights. You're here for this cock and balls. I get it. Saxon Rax, thank you for the gifted to penis. 555. I bet that's your phone number, Zax. 555 penis. With whatever area code you're in. And Zaxxon Max is like, I'm in your area code. Like, Hello, Darkness Will Rise. What's up, man? I remember a video of a dog rapidly trying to attack and bite the water stream in the tub. I would love it if the internet returned to being pet videos, but like the real ones, not the AI ones of like a cat playing banjo in the backyard and then the owner coming out in the backyard and going, hey, stop that. Like not the AI stuff, but like actual pet videos of actual pets doing cool stuff. Yeah, keyboard cat. Let's bring it back. That was peak internet. The ones with the GoPros. Oh yeah, I like those videos too. The pets with the GoPro and they just got the zoomies. Those are fun. What about the AI videos of the cute dogs shape-shifting and floating to rescue little kids from water streams? So, anytime I watch something like that, I just think about, wow, so much land and infrastructure and money and power and water went into making this shitty video. This stolen asset slop probably affected a bunch of jobs. It's hard to enjoy, put it that way. It's hard to enjoy because of everything around it. The videos themselves can be funny, but I just go... I find it hard to enjoy.
Commander, we need to sit stuff here.
Shutting down 50 game studios will fix it. Is that can-do attitude. Base, 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 base. Base, 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 base. That's me. I died there. I died to a mancubus, apparently. This is Ultra Nightmare Dragon of Chaos. Yes, sir. Oh my god, my shield. Drinking water. What's next? Feeding children for 18 years? Now give me your billions. I fucking love the fucking Adam, the fucking Jensen Huang stuff, where he's just like, Harvard's really fucking up by not investing in AI, or whatever companies like. They're just fucking up and not investing in AI. All you need is $1 billion, $10 billion, and you're just right as rain. I'm like, yeah, I'll just, you know what? Jensen Huang's correct. When I go home, I'm gonna check between the couch cushions. I'm sure there's a billion just sitting there. I'm sure there's $1 billion in those couch. We'll just, hey, we'll check the couch cushions. Maybe check the other couches at the back as well. Maybe 500 million in one, 500 in the other. All of a sudden, we got $1 billion, and then I can start my own AI infrastructure in my company. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. It's just as simple as that. Don't even need the bank. Am I so out of touch? No. It's the companies who are wrong. Just casually fuck the planet in the process? Hey, but the rocking M The number goes up. But the number goes up, the Rockingham. Green number for the quarter. So, you know, big win. Right? Number go up, guys. Everything's fine. I'm kind of against AI. I think it can be good in a lot of ways, but I don't like it when it's used. I definitely don't like it when it's used for art. I think we as like the thing that makes the things that makes humans really interesting and fascinating as creatures is our ability to be creative and our ability to do art. And the stuff that really impresses me about people is when they have that ability to make those things. Like, you know, whether it be dexterity, originality, mechanical ability, the ability to like have a polyrhythmic brain, or having a stable hand, like having a guided stable hand, like something like that. That's all stuff that I find really fascinating about mankind. And when you say, Claude, make me a cat video, and then it steals 100 different videos and art projects that exist that were already made by actual real people. And then, you know, the part that really gets me is when people are like, look at what I made. Like, you didn't make that. When people are like, look what I made. Look at this video I made. Like, you didn't make that. That's not yours. I want AI to do my taxes and my dishes, and to find out what I and to find out why I have a rash on my leg, or whatever. I want AI for that. I don't want it to make art. I want it to do my dishes and do my taxes, so that I have more time for art, so that I can do art. Dang. Hey, Sean. What time do you think you'll be streaming tomorrow? I will try to be streaming as early as possible, so maybe like an hour earlier than I started today.
We can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
My sprinkler goes like this. And comes back like Did you know? Fanta recently made an instant soda in a stick. There's 4 flavors. They call it Fantastic 4. Hey you, yeah you in front of the camera, I've got something to tell you. Come closer. 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 You stinky. L underscore? 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 You ara. You ara. You ara.
Your affinity for bot is apparent.
And comes back like
Offspring 424, thank you for the tier 3 for 81 months. And Toll Shade, thank you for the 100 bits.
Sire, player approaching the core. The barrier is critical. Relay overloading. We need to pull everyone back.
Sorry, chat, I had some shit post in my lungs. I think I fucked up. I've got a Titan behind me. Oi! Ah! Stop it, or no. There we are. There we are. AI totally makes me feel good about spending 3 years and accruing a 5-figure debt and a CS degree. Yeah, the Rocking M, I was actually, I didn't finish saying what I was saying before because we had a hype train and I got distracted, but a friend of mine was like, isn't it really scary being a Twitch streamer when, you know, Twitch could disappear one day or you could get sick and then you can't work and that kind of thing? And I'm like, do you feel secure these days in your computer science, software engineering job? And he looked at me and was just like, solid counter argument. That's it. Like, I actually feel weirdly as a content creator, even though, like, you know, you're beholden to your own health and there's no income protection if you are sick at any point on Twitch and you can't stream. If you're not streaming, you're generally not earning. But I do think that weirdly, content creator and influencer is the kind of job where you're a lot safer versus you're a lot safer versus AI because people don't have a lot of the sentiment around it's pretty negative, and people's sentiments around AI influences are very negative as well. So like they're very interested in you being a real person. So, and not interested in you not being a real person. So that's weirdly kind of safe. Weirdly. I need a real Shinin, man. Art is so dead. I do have a feeling that there is sort of it. I don't know. Maybe it's just hopium. Maybe it's because of my feelings and I'm projecting it onto the world. But I do in my circle, I have felt a very strong frustration with subscription-based streaming media, AI slop generating current like content world, and there seems to be like a lot more interest in physical stuff, owning things. There seems to be a swing back into physical media, is what I'm saying. Like a frustration or a weariness of subscription-based streaming services. You know, the prices keep going up and up and up. There's more and more and more of them, and people are just starting to go like, people just starting to get really fed up with it. You know, it's after decades of just paying monthly fees for something and then going, well, like I used to have one of these, now I have 14 of them, and they're all costing me $20 a month. There seems to be a lot of like, why didn't I just get Blu-rays, or why don't I just get CDs, or why don't I just get like, you know, what? And also, when new games happen, I mean, GTA 6 is the outlier, but a lot of new games, there's not a whole, like, most people play games that have been out for a while, is basically like the player data. Is like a lot of people are playing the games that were like, that are older, and they kind of keep playing older games rather than the newer shit. I really want to buy Lord of the Rings on Blu-ray. I really want to, yeah, like, I don't really have, I have a bit of a Blu-ray collection, but I want to just basically get Blu-ray copies of everything that I really love. So I don't need to, you know, I'm like, oh, what's it on now? Oh, Netflix took it off. Okay, now it's on Stan. Oh, it's not on Stan anymore. It's on HBO. Like, oh, it's not on HBO anymore. It's on Amazon. Like, it rotates around and shit gets deleted and removed and blah, 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 blah. And it's the same with video games. Like, I know that we all feel like Steam is safe, but it's not that. It's like, there are plenty of games that just disappear one day. There are plenty of games that I bought on Steam that you cannot get anymore. Unless you already own it, you cannot get it anymore. It's not gettable. It's gone. Like Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. Like the original Dark Souls 2. Like, you know, that kind of thing. You own, that's right. Like, Steam is solid because it's had a good track record of being solid, but you don't own any of them. You do not own them. Like, they can be taken away. I'm not saying that to be scary. I'm not saying that to be a doomer. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm just saying that it can happen. And that's why a lot of people are getting frustrated. Like, it's one of the things that people are getting frustrated with. And before you say it will never happen, I will say that it hasn't happened yet. It'll never happen my fucking ass. They aren't taken away, just made unavailable for purchase. That's being taken away. Like, if you... but it's all on a server somewhere, right? And that can disappear. And unavailable for purchase means that is something that cannot be played, it cannot be bought, it cannot be accessed by anyone unless you go pirate it. The game has been taken away. Gaben's my personal friend. He's my personal friend too. I've got dinner on his yacht later today. We're gonna do our favorite thing, which is laugh at the 1%. At the bottom 1%, obviously. The top 1% is the coolest in the whole world. The bottom 1%, you know, they're the ones we laugh at. It'll never happen. By that I mean my subscription to Maynard ending. That'll never happen. Pure fabrication. Are you guys going to do sea exploration later after dinner? We're going to talk about making a sea exploration pot. I think Gabe's getting into his petty cash, 900 million, to just to, you know, just nothing super serious, just 900 million. Even if he is, he's going to retire one day. Yeah, that's it. The only way, and I do mean the only way, to guarantee that you have the thing you have is to hold it in your fucking hands. And I think that people are feeling that more and more these days. And also, Dubstep, thank you for the sit dead. Do you have Doom games for yourself? Can they be taken away from you for some reason you choose to one day? 2016, Eternal, and Dark Ages could be taken away from me. I only have them digital on Steam. The rest of them I own. Oh, and 64 could be taken away from me. I'm not saying it will happen, just that it can. And that's why people are getting frustrated. I know I'm getting frustrated. I sometimes think about all the money that I've spent on streaming services and how vast my Blu-ray collection would be if I just spent that money on Blu-rays instead. The thousands, literally thousands of dollars I've spent on streaming services. I would own it. Oh shit. That was lucky. I only use free trials when I need to access streaming services. The old 7-day free trial, and then I'll watch my thing. Bye. But the streaming services will always make sure they have your credit card first, just in case, because a lot of their money is made from people forgetting that they still have their streaming service. Like a lot of us, I'm sure, can attest to the fact that we don't always use those streaming services every single day. And there are plenty of things that we're paying monthly fees for that we've forgotten we're paying monthly fees for. I'm sure all of us can attest to that.
Attack on the barracks is a diversion.
And making it a pain in the ass to unsub, of course. It's like what like gyms used to be, not big gym, obviously that place is flawless, but gyms used to be very, very pushy with contracts and shit and made it really hard for you to leave, and they'd be very salesman-y and very gross. Streaming services are like the digital equivalent of that. Hello, Shield Battery. Yeah. Planet Fitness is like that. They charge you a lot to leave. You know, one of the biggest, most egregious, horrible companies in the whole world that's terrible for this? You know them. You know them and you don't love them. Their name is Adobe. That's right, the Photoshop guys. Adobe was like one of the earliest adopters to the fucking digital-only subscription-based bullshit software packages. And they're also one of the most expensive. They're one of the most egregious. And they literally charge you hundreds of dollars when you don't want to pay their monthly subscriptions anymore. You're just like, I don't want to have Photoshop anymore. And they're like, I'm sorry, but if you want to stop paying for Photoshop, it's going to cost you $250 to not pay for Photoshop. I use GIMP unironically. I also use GIMP unironically. Fuck Adobe. I also use DaVinci instead of Premiere because fuck Adobe. They're like, they're $30 a month per software package. Like Premiere, $30 a month. Photoshop, $30 a month. And then you're like, I'm paying $60 a month for software that I don't use that often. And they're like, well, if you want to stop paying $60 a month, it's going to cost you $300. Otherwise, you're going to keep getting charged. It's in the fine print. I'm like, all right, well. Anyway, point is, Adobe are a dog shit, piece of shit, garbage, evil company, and fuck them. That's all. That's it. Thank you for listening. They need that money to continue making fine products. You mean the products that you can find similarly powerful also for free? The ones that crash all the time? Those products? Sitting there waiting for Premiere to wake the fuck up. Sitting there watching your video timeline going, all right, anytime, any day now. Flying. Hello, Borsto. I like this beat. I miss playing the drums. I miss drums. I use GIMP in Photoshop and I find GIMP to be more intuitive. I wouldn't say that GIMP is more intuitive. It was actually like a little bit... after using Photoshop for so long, it was very like... not that. But I know how to use it pretty well now. It's not too bad now. Hello, Borsto. The drums miss you too. GIMP is still a chore to work around. It's functional and will do what you want. Yeah, like as much as I hate Adobe, Photoshop is a lot more intuitive than GIMP. But whenever I'm like, you know, whenever I'm like, how do I do this in GIMP? What I do is I go to Google and I type, how do I do this in GIMP? And then I'll have a YouTube video of someone saying, this is how you do this in GIMP. And then I do what that is in GIMP. And then I've done what I want to do in GIMP. So it's not too bad. And then I know how to do it next time. Doom.exe Maynard crikey equals true. Oh, they're using the Maynard argument. And then you hope Google interprets your search correctly and you get some interesting results. Loud noises! Oh, I didn't hit the gore nest. People's Herb XLF. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. I love Doom being like, we want to add a shield, but we want to get rid of the iconic chainsaw. When someone ran review said, why not dot? Yeah, what can all this does? Oh, Johnny, what? I hate that shit. It's like, here's a recipe for funnel cake, and the opening paragraphs are like, my grandmother started making funnel cake in the 1980s, and it's like, and then a paragraph is separated by an ad, and then it's like, the history of funnel cakes dates back to ancient Mesopotamia, and it's like fucking another ad, and you're like, You're like scrolling. Where's the ingredients list? Where's the ingredients list? Where's the instructions? Another ad, another ad, another ad, another ad, another ad. Those usually have a skip to recipe button. Oh, I wish the ones that I'd looked at lately had that. I wish. That would be nice. Maybe the Australian ones are worse. I don't know. Marecta. A funnel is a shape that... I wonder if I have to uninstall Kybe's mod tomorrow. Ooh. It might. It's actually a good point. I might uninstall it just in case. I mean, it's just a DLL file. You can just take the DLL file out or just rename it. It's pretty lightweight. Hey, Game Jinx. Ricochet makes this fight so easy. Just like... Get him right in the ricochetness. Probably going to remove it on a just-in-case basis and deal with the vanilla experience. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. I'll have to make sure to remember to do that after stream. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. I need to kill you for 100%. Thank you. My favorite dog fighting game. The only dogs I fight in this game are the ones that are ridden by little hell soldiers. Bang, bang, bang. Hey, there's a dog. Bad dog, sit. There we go. Excellent delivery, thank you. I'm a contender for funniest guy in the world. The only dogs I fight are, yeah, exactly. Flawless. It's not just about saying the right thing, it's about delivering it the right way, you know what I mean? Why there's so many songs about lost dogs, though? I don't know. There's a lot of country music. They probably got tired of singing about their wives leaving them and their tractors breaking down, so they had to complain about something else. Oops. An ice cold beer with an ice cold beer. Maynard doesn't want you to allowed to fish. That's not true. Fishing's great. Where are the naked cowboys? Oh, we're talking about Ram Ranch? Or the trend I've heard lately, which is wholesale stealing tune of another famous song and plastering generic country lyrics all over it. Yeah, also, they've been doing that in pop as well, like good old, what's the only example I can think of off the top of my head right now is pretty old, but like the Nicki Minaj Anaconda song, where she basically took the part about Anaconda that was catchy and then put her own lyrics over it and then made $1 million. I'm like, cool, nice. I'm glad we can just do that. We'll take the hard part out of making a song out of it, and then put our lyrics over it, and then make $1 billion. Bang. Maynard unironically enjoys that anxiety song. I don't even know what song that is. I don't even know. But let's just say that I enjoy it, though. We can just say it. Say it. I probably do. I haven't heard it, but I probably do. You're not missing anything? So the great thing is, Mud Flub, if I don't know what I'm missing, then I'm literally not missing anything. It's like, I've never had pancakes. Oh my god, you're missing out. You're like, but I've never had them. So I'm not missing anything. Gautier is a band that we used to know. That's right. Ricochet, more like Dicochet. An excellent start to your chat today, Morphos, I must say. Starting off strong out of the stocks. Waffles greater than pancakes. And waffles do have those butter gutters.
Maitland, move into position.
I don't like either of them. How about that? How about I just set this whole conversation on fire and just say I don't want either? Nrr.
Headshot.
Flippy! Thank you for the gifted to Doomslayer's Balls. French toast greater than all the above? Yeah, but you're French Canadian, so you would say that. But also, French toast is pretty fucking good. Also, you're not wrong. Fulmination. Okay, let's not be in a little corner here. Being in a corner is a bad idea. Just gonna move. Unfortunate timing for this shield to break there. Lovely. In France, they just call it toast. Kind of like when you have Korean barbecue in Korea, it's just barbecue. Pizza is an open-faced Italian sandwich.
Marking the Hellgates now.
You're an open-faced Italian sandwich! Smudge.
The cruise ship hasn't moved outside the combat zone.
Energy production is down because of the war. This is his district.
I'm so angry and I have no good argument against that. Mugflub, just say something about his mother and move on.
Weaponry deployed.
Love isn't always on time. Banana.
We need time to repair them before we can clear a path for the lifeboat.
There are 4 more Hellgates.
What have I done? I need this pretty badly. There we go. Good night, Ace Plays. Best of luck, man. I'd see you all tomorrow for the DLC. See you tomorrow for the DLC. Legend. I'm keen to have air dash and ground slams and meat hook. I can't wait to see what it does to the game. It seems like it's against what they were going for Dark Ages, but I trust in id. They always do good work. Crepes are just pancakes that don't hit the gym? Oh my god. I don't give a crepe. Hold the line. Down, 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 down. Hello, Tyson. Did you just shoot the Vajri spit in the middle of the air? I didn't notice if I did. Oh. Kangaroos should have tattoos. I don't know if I agree with that. Have you seen a red kangaroo? Those guys are ripped. Yes, I have. I live in the country that they come from, so I've seen one or two. Thank you, Memnock. Oh, God. Eee. Cyber Demon Sword got through my defenses. My defenses! No, 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 no. Do, 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 do. Just hit the hotkey to switch back to gauntlets. It's nice to have shield runes and melee on hotkeys now. Very good. Maynard.
Cache located. Seek out additional stockpiles.
You're gonna want to see tomorrow's video, Advanced Guide to Super Heavy Parry Falters. So I'm behind on one of your videos because I have not seen the latest DLC stuff. I saw the DLC announcement trailer, but I've been avoiding anything DLC related other than that, the initial announcement. So I have videos of yours to catch up on, and that's also one that I'll watch after I play the game. I want to play it through, experience everything it has to show, and then go on a deep dive and get good at it. Is there a speed record on this yet? On this game? Yeah, absolutely. For me, no, I don't have my own time for this game yet. Low taste, hello. This is not DLC, it covers Komodo, Agadon, interesting discoveries. Oh, cool. Oh, alright, well then I will watch it. Cache located. Use it to give credence to your unfounded opinions. Be as incendiary as possible for maximum uploads. You gonna watch the Decider tomorrow, Maynard Origin? Yeah, probably. Lazy Turtles, hello, sir. Hope you and yours are doing alright. I nearly died to spider mines again. My favorite part about spider mines is... Whoa, that little glitch there. Sounds like a Zerg player. Well, I'd have less to complain about if vultures had any build time and cost money. And unfortunately, they're free and build instantly, so... Yeah, Max Head Space, DLC tomorrow. Pretty keen. Oh, DLC there. I understand if people want to experience it themselves and come and join me later after they've had their own playthroughs. So don't feel bad about that. Don't feel bad about that. If I wasn't a full-time streamer, I'd do the same thing. I'd be like, no streams today. I'm going to experience the game myself, and then I'll watch the streams when I've had my experience. I get that mindset. My hype for DLC went down after id Software news. Yeah, pretty sick for that to happen the day before DLC too, when I'm sure that they want to just celebrate their hard work and a big release instead of commiserate people that have worked there for a decade being laid off. Sick timing. gaming industry is a fucking joke. It's a big old joke, but I ain't laughing about it. I use streams to give me a good gameplay review before deciding I need to spend money on it. Liza P is one of those games. Yeah. That's one of the great things about watching Twitch is you get to see someone play a video game and just be like this, and then you get to like see what it's like with just a regular schmo playing it before you take the plunge. There's good refund policies as well. Come on. There we go. All right, we're good. Couldn't tell you anything about Liza P, but I know that I'll enjoy it. I can tell you a lot about Liza P. When you're ready to talk Liza P, come to me. I have such sights to show you. You opened the box. We came. What's the best gun in the game? Whichever one's your favorite, yeah. I think strong arguments to be made that the Impaler is probably objectively the best gun in the game, but also if you can't aim, then it's no good.
Thank you, Slayer.
But they're all pretty amazing in their own way. Like this gun with mods can just be a complete room clearer. You just saw its damage per second, like its DPS is insane. Ricochet or Pincushion are both incredible mods. And this gun is like insane early game and also insane late game. It never falls off. This gun uses a lot of ammo really, really quickly, but also gives you armor drops and also has incredible damage per second, especially if you use triple shot. This gun has pretty high DPS, pretty long range. Applies shock as well, which means that you can do more damage when something's been shocked. You can do more damage with other weapons as well as this weapon. This gun has the single highest damage per second, single target damage per second in the whole game. This is like the meta gun for getting rid of heavies. This gun is like the room clearer. If you're concerned with fodder, this gun annihilates fodder, and also any demon that's big enough to fit inside of this whole reticle is going to get fucking deleted. Also, this thing makes you run fast if you melee stuff, or if you kill 4 things with it after you upgrade it a little bit. This gun, incredible armor break, massive AoE, can also clear a room, low ammo count, low mag, but very, very high single target damage. Incredible armor break. This is the super shotgun. It's the super shotgun. That's why it's good. Do I need to elaborate further? There are four melee weapons in this game. And they're all amazing. The Gauntlet, the Flail, the Dread Mace, and the Super Shotgun. Oh, I missed one of the golds down here. Oh, shit. Let's get that for you, 9%. Your super shotgun is nearby, a relic from your ass. A super shotgun is super? That's right. Otherwise, they would call it the double shotgun. Or the double barrel. They would call it the double barrel if it wasn't super, but it is super, so they call it super.
Wow.
Wow. Calabas, the assless judge. The rest will be discarded to the ass swamps. What are you doing here? Id. My vagary is confused. The vagary's going on a hike. It's going for a walk. The vag. The very gay. There's some more Doom 3 enemies in this game. Ryan McBain, my brother. What's up, man? Ooh, I'm missing gold. Ooh, where am I missing gold from? Ah, from over there. All right, let's go get it. Cherubs when? Bruiser when? I want an analog TV smiling demon. I want an analog TV with a big smile on it demon coming at me. Respawning Dr. Betruga in DLC? Hell yeah. Bruiser's still my favorite demon design. I actually, in the DLC trailer, I saw what might be my favorite demon design. It kind of looked like a Doom Hunter, but like a medieval one. It still had like wheels and mechanic. It looked like it had a shield, and it looks like it had a wheel at like the bottom of its body. And I'm like, fuck, that thing looks cool.
Seismic activity detected near the wall.
I look forward to getting a closer look at it when it's DLC time. I think Yui Basco, you were talking about how bruises were initially meant to be like TVs in the wall that like came to life, like they burst through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man. That would have been really cool. I wish they did that. Nice.
Shield is down, and the gate is taking heavy damage. Slayer, there's a turret in the courtyard you can use to hold them off.
We've got Tourette syndrome. Let's go. I would enjoy it. I actually unironically would enjoy the turret segments more if there was a way to like block damage. Like if you could like block damage and then it like built up your meters so that you could do like a big right click. You know, the right click that you have to left click to make your right click. What if you left clicked and then spacebarred to block stuff and then it charged your meter because you were rewarded with your timing, like every other part of this game where you have to like time parry stuff or dodge stuff instead of just taking damage. Because just standing there and taking damage feels like shit.
We almost have everyone out.
The bullet shield for Passion Police Squad? Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Just to make the turret segment just a little bit more interactive.
Clear. They're coming for the heart. I'll draw them away from the lifeboats.
Father, don't.
At least it doesn't have the overheat mechanic, which I'm not a huge fan of in turret segments. You wish they weren't there? I do too, Lazy Turtles. I think, I have a feeling that in the DLC we won't have any turret segments, I have a feeling. Unless every level's a turret segment, in which case, they're gonna be the best turret segments ever. Take my money! I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand the hate for the turret segments. They're so short and forgettable. Just, I don't know, just, it's, it interrupts the really, really cool parts of the game to be forgettable and not very fun. I don't think they overstay their welcome, but it does make you wonder why they're there. The turret segments are the this could have been an email of gameplay. Okay, but streamer, you're forgetting the exceptional turret segment in an abyssal forest! It's true. That left click feels so good. Gentlemen, I bid you adieu. No. Hello, Ginger.
The final transports are ready to launch.
Hello, OG Doomslayer. What's up, man? I'm not making sense of my typing. I'm a head out. Lol, good night and good day to everyone. Take it easy, ladies and turtles. And you make perfect sense to me. Don't be so hard on yourself. You make perfect sense. It's all good. How you doing, brother? How are you, Nard in chat? Tired, a little tired, a little worn out. It's mostly good.
detected.
All right. Time for the fun part. Now back to the good part. How are there still so many soldiers alive?
Several demonic signals are moving to King Novik's position.
This week is a good week. Hubby has started playing Elden Ring again. Ah, nice.
You have to help him.
I do love me some Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Whoop. Plan to play some again very soon. Impaler and Pulverizer. Cool. Yep. Sick. Looking good. Looking good. Feeling good. Off to the woods. It's gonna be fun! That's right, Ginger. Reliever and I are gonna play Elden Ring together.
Together, we will devour the very gods.
Whenever Reliever feels better. So we've lined it up for when Reliever's back on the mend. You've been waiting for this? Elton Rang? The Rocket Man? How's the Dread Doctor? I hope they're well. I don't know. I'll be seeing them soon. It's about that time to get my roots retightened and my undercut reshaved and all that. I guess for me, the thing that draws me to Doom is the one man stands against evil, power fantasy, so the turret segments, mech segments, and dragon segments don't detract from the self-insert aspect. For me, Doom games are about gameplay and feeling like I'm getting dopamine injected into my head, and stuff that makes me bored does not do that. And unfortunately, the turret segments are boring for me. Xander, Xbox A, hello.
Commander, he's on site. Good. Get a team ready to sweep the forest when we're done.
Hello, Tactical Trash Bag, you doing, mate? Desizid. Thank you for the large clench.
My people guarded this forest for generations.
Okay. Thought I ran past gold. That forest has been guarded. Typical Melon Men, hello. As much as I want to support id, especially after the layoffs, I'm not sure I'll purchase the new DLC this week since not only have to manage my finances given the fact that I'm getting paid bi-weekly in my new job. Sorry to hear that, Melon Man, but the good news is that DLC will be there for you when you're ready. It'll be there for you when you're ready. And it's 20 bucks. And pretty substantial apparently, so well priced. You'd like a personal message when it's happening? I'll let the entirety of my Discord know. I'll do a ping in my server when it's about that time.
Headshot.
Tall-Shade! Thank you for the gifted to typical Melon Men. Thank you, Tall-Shade, for the gifted and typical Melon Men. Congrats on the gifted. Welcome on in. Get a month of ad-free viewing. My emotes, such as they are. Blank entity showing them off right now. My old homies are there, so I'm paying full price to support them.
That's it. The gate will open now.
I'm paying whatever it costs.
Your affinity for violence, Parry.
I fought for reacts. My armor is scarred, my blood, fire. As I waited for their return, hear these words. / I am the Doom Slayer. And I have never known defeat.
Slash. Flippy, thank you for the 100 bits. Also, because my backlog's pretty filled, but as much as I love the Dark Ages, really want to save a new GPU the next few months to really experience the game in 4K best conditions. That's fair. I upgraded my entire gaming rig and went to 2 PC streaming instead of single PC streaming because of Doom the Dark Ages. Exit 322. Thank you for taking one for the team. You missed a space somewhere? That's okay, Flippy. You know what's the most important thing? You gave me $1. And that's the and that's all I could ever ask for.
We lost hundreds when they took control of the mine.
Forcing RTX was a mistake is my biggest gripe to the game. I'm not really a fan of ray tracing either for performance hit versus what the fidelity you get out of it. Like, I don't... I've never seen ray tracing to the point of being like having one versus the other and going like, yeah, that's worth it. I've never had that in any game. So I generally have it turned off. Come on, man. I don't think it's... I think it's the future, and it's going to happen eventually, but I think that people with older hardware are justified in having a little whinge. I don't really care for it. Dynamic lighting versus pre-baked lighting was the hardest bit for game devs for 20 years now. Yeah, but I don't care. The only thing I'm talking about is that if it gives me a performance hit, and I can turn it off, I would prefer to be able to turn it off. And it does affect performance.
The mine shut down after the attack, but the forge still has
I'm excited for Doom
The
DLC.
demons are drawn to it.
I'm excited for Doom DLC. Gonna be watched tomorrow for sure. Yeah, come on by. I love it. Thank you. There we go. Just waiting for him to do something. All right. Is Dark Ages as well optimized as Eternal? Still didn't buy it, but thinking about it. Dark Ages is runs pretty well. That said, I've only ever ran it on my rig. I don't know about other people's, but I remember the hardware reviews when this game came out. The hardware reviewer and tech channels that ran this game said it was pretty well optimized. That there wasn't... What they found weird, which I guess could be arguably a good thing, was that the difference between minimum settings and maximum settings was like almost non-existent, which is good for, like, graphically, that's good for people that have lower end systems, but if your system is, you know, obviously you do need a certain aged card to be able to run it at all. id Tech is crazy. id Tech is black magic. That shit's, it's fucking wild. And Doom Eternal can run on a potato, and that thing looks beautiful. We probably got more game because map devs worked with ray tracing instead of baked-like maps. I replayed Doom 2016 last year before the Ages game. The game still looks great in a decade. Yeah, no, I played 2016 back on its 10-year anniversary, which was a couple months ago, and game's still gorgeous. It's beautiful. If you teabag someone with a nut allergy, that's attempted murder. Good God, you're right. Boom. Oh my God. I'm just trying to jump. This game, if you jump, the Doomslayer gets tired and he's like, I don't want to jump again. So he does like a little piddly hop. I'm tired. These guns are heavy. It's always nice to replay a game from your formative years and find out it still looks and plays amazing today. Yeah, I agree. It's not always the case. There's some games I remember loving when I was a kid, and then I played them again as an adult. I'm like, ooh, yikes. I get the... not quite done. I finally finished my Grey Knights Combat Patrol box. Finished assembling. Isn't painting like the biggest part of it? Not to belittle your achievement, of course. You play a game as a kid and wonder why it was so hard to beat them and pick them up later in life and discover how shitty the controls are and the answer to the childhood question. I actually, when I was a kid, I finished Kid Icarus, which is a legendary, weird NES game from the late 80s. A lot of people probably know Kid Icarus or Pit from like Smash Brothers, and maybe that 3DS game, but I finished Kid Icarus when I was 6 years old. And I finished Mega Man 3 when I was like 7. And I've played those games as an adult, like in my 20s. And I get fucking crushed. And it's so debilitating. I'm like, oh shit, I was better at this game when I was a kid. But mind you, also when I was a kid, all I did was play, like, when you're a kid, you have like 3 games. And and if you have time to play a video game, it's like, well, I guess I'm replaying one of my 3 games, and it's just part of it. It's like I could also not play video games.
That lift will take you down. We're not far now.
Mario 3 can't pass a few levels. Yeah, I just feel like I'm shitter at those games now than I was when I was a kid. Doom Dark Ages Revelation soundtrack's going to release in 2 hours. I'm excited. Ooh, okay. Well, look forward to that, chat. I will not be able to share your enjoyment on it. You can post, if you're in my Discord and you want to post like music tracks in the Discord for people to listen to, you can go for it. But maybe spoiler tag it or something. I don't know. I don't know how sensitive everyone is about spoilers, but usually the less you could spoil, the better.
Picking up high levels of demonic presence near the fort.
General rule of thumb. There's music in the DLC! If they're old games I played before, it's usually fine. Old games no played till recently. I'm like a baby deer trying to walk. 22 hours to DLC release? Yeah, it's shorter than that for me. It's more like 14 hours for me. But I'm not going to be up at 2 a.m. to play it. Will you play Witchfire when it's released? Yes. Used to leave the NES on while going to swimming lessons to beat Mario 3. Yeah, I used to... there was some games that had password systems. Like Kid Icarus was one of them, where you had to jot down a password. Mega Man had passwords. Faxanadu was another one that I played that had passwords in it that sort of like saved your progress, sort of. What it did was basically load a save state with the stuff you had. It wasn't actually your playthrough. It was just like, let's give you everything that you would have had if you entered the right code. The rare random Faxanadu reference. Yeah? Are you a player, Fred Chuck Dave? That's another game from the 80s that I don't think many people have played. In fact, Xanadu is actually one of the big inspirations for like the Metroidvania franchise, like the you know, your Hollow Knights and your Silk Songs and whatever. One of the progenitors for that. It's no wonder I like the games I like when I think about what I grew up with. Any news on the Proteus DLC? None. Ah. Bow, 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 Is Proteus still your favorite boom shoot? I'd say probably Doom 2 is my favorite boom shoot, but Proteus is my favorite indie boom shoot. But you have to play it with
That heart powers the forge. It needs to be reactivated.
ignoring its respawning system. Otherwise, it feels like there's no point in playing well. The great thing about the runs that I was doing, and part of the reason I had so much fun with Proteus, was that if I failed, I got punished super hard. That's part of the reason why I had so much fun with it. Because that game, when you're forced to play well, is extremely fun. IMO. Nothing but Silk posts about Sea of Sorrow. I love Proteus, but the save system was a deal breaker for me. Oh, the save system takes all of the challenge out of the game. You just keep reloading until you win. Like it would be better if it had just a classical checkpoint system where, like, you know, like a checkpoint system. If you died in a battle, you restart the battle from the start. But in Proteus, you basically can go in, kill one thing, die, come back, go in, kill one thing, die, go back, and they don't respawn, and you will eventually just chip away at that combat instead of just resetting the board and forcing you to solve an entire fight. It just lets you go in, and then there's zero punishment. There is no punishment at all for dying, and that's just a very big question mark as to how that was considered to be. It's such an odd choice. Also, that game has some incredible guns, but it also has too many guns. If you want to have a roster of 16 weapons, don't make me have to reload each and every one of them. That was the other thing that I found annoying about that game. As much as I love it, I obviously love it, but it's not perfect. Where are you going? There we go. I didn't know he had to Proteus so much. Yeah, like when you've got 16 guns and you're running around, it's just like, okay, I got a path where you're just like, okay, reload this gun, 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 and you're just like, so much reloading. you remember the punishment for dying in Descent? I don't actually. Haven't played Descent in 30-something years.
Power activated. 2 more switches left.
Been meaning to play it. Your ship explodes and leaves all your items where you died. Ah. Ah, corpse recovery. Descent is a Souls-like? Interesting. Dog. Proteus Dev said month ago on Steam on When's DLC. They said they're still working on it. Yeah, General VV stops by my chat every now and then, who's a Proteus developer, and says the same thing. It's still going. And you know what? That's fine. I wonder if it's one of those situations where they do so much work on the DLC that it basically becomes a sequel, kind of like what happened with Silksong, how Silksong was meant to be DLC. Like sometimes just like, let's add this, and let's add this, and let's add this, and let's add this, and then suddenly you've got enough for a rest of like another game. High Beam! Thank you so much for the raid. Didn't even in with the High Beam. You streamed, and I never got to see it. High Beam to you. Oh, you got the shout out in. Thank you very much, mods. Appreciate it. It's weird that the Descent games didn't take off. After all, they have a flying ship right there. Yeah. Full 360 degree. Fun times. It was all lore talk. Ew, lore. Oh, that's fine. That's fun. Nice. I hope you had a lovely stream. Hope it was fun. Lore in my Doom game! Man is angry because rabbit dead. End of story. Rabbit dead, demon kill rabbit, man angry. Kill demon. Something, something, resolve. Something, something, together. Something, something, urgent. Something, something, your affinity for guns is apparent. Something, something, carefully release the hinges. Hinges on them hip handles. Yeah, the fuck me handles that Samuel Hayden has on the hip bone. You know they're for leverage. Why else would they be there? They're not for his benefit. What is he going to do? Hold his own handles? No, he's not. It's for other people. Obviously. I don't like the Easter egg of the Slayer's family in Doom Eternal because the man angry at Dead Rabbit is legit a better story at this point, IMO. I think that it is, in all seriousness, more of a John Wick situation where it's not specifically the rabbit, just like it's not specifically the dog. It's that the rabbit is the last straw. The rabbit is the last piece of humanity that remained. It's what the rabbit represents, not the rabbit itself, like the dog in John Wick. It's the final thread connecting them to humanity and innocence and peace is severed. That's right. It's what the rabbit represents. It's about the bunny and what it represents. Because he's already at the end of his tether because of the family. Similar to Jonathan Wick, Mr. Wick. I regret nothing with this emote. Oh, them handles. Oh, shit. I wonder if Proteus devs have to rebalance the whole game for the new save system. I'd imagine so, probably.
Oh, and Mr. Wick, do enjoy your party.
I can wholeheartedly recommend the new breed of Austrians. Glock 17 and Glock 24. Something big. Bold. May I introduce you to the Benelli M4? An Italian classic. Robust. Precise. Ooh. Anything for dessert? Dessert. The finest cutlery, all freshly stoned. John Wick scene reenactment counter +1. Moonfire, my dearest, is an OG of this channel. I used to quote that scene every fucking stream.
Oh, and Mr. Wick, do enjoy your party.
I love the smile in the movie when dessert is mentioned. Yeah. Dessert. He's like so happy. He's so happy dessert is mentioned. He's so happy to show off his cutlery. Yeah. We sew it in between the lining. Zero penetration. It is quite painful, I'm afraid.
Do enjoy your party.
The guy that plays the sommelier in John Wick 2 was also a voice actor in Dark Souls 2. He's in Souls! So it's such a lovely voice. Let me at him. Let me at him, I swear to God. Let me at him. Is he the guy that closes the gate behind you? Not Patches, he's Pate.
The heart has been primed. We can use the forge now. See you at the elevator.
So when I was watching the world record for this game, the super shotgun is relied on heavily for super heavies. It's not about the Impaler. Normally, I just assumed the Impaler was like the mainline gun, but it's not. It's the SSG! I'm being conservative here, just trying to worry about the nightmare imps. These guys. And this thing. And that guy. And this guy. And this guy. Alright, now we fight. Right! There's actually a form of quick swapping, so you could do SSG plus Impaler swaps, but on Nightmare that's very risky. A lot of what the runners do is they do like this kind of thing. Like left clicking by also like spamming shield throw and just using like the point blank sort of like that combo. Where is... There it is. Agadon's double swipe turns out is very rare. Most it comes out only if he's already hit you. Punishes your lack of defense. Ooh. A rule. After a shield bash, if you hold primary fire, you get quick swaps until you stop swapping. It's very weird. Huh. Is this your current PB? I think my PB on Ultra Nightmare is actually Spire of Nerethal Dracula rules. Do you ever turn your back when your shield breaks? Sometimes, but I forget to as well. Sometimes it's the right call and I just forget. Oops, missing gold. Alright, that's better. The Spire is the ender of so many runs. The Spire of Nerethal has like 2 or 3 of the scariest fights in the whole game. It depends on if you're doing 100% or not. Like, if you're not doing 100%, I don't recommend ever doing the Komodo fight that's on the ledge. Just turn cheeks, bro. One of the speedrunners did a comprehensive guide on some tech, and apparently there's damage resistance to damage taken from behind, which is kind of neat. Yeah, I actually did know about that. I just sometimes forget that that's a feature. Oh god. Oh, I nearly died there. Fucking love hit scanners. It's the best. Alright. I'm gonna have some lunch and come back, and then we'll try again. F that room. I've been alright. I've died there a few times in the past, but I've been alright there and pretty consistent there for a while. I just shat the bed. I didn't get rid of the shield guys as quickly as I'm supposed to. And then I had to break line of sight because of... My shield broke, and I had to break line of sight because the Revenant was doing the charged, like, green attack, and I would have died to that. If I wasn't going to die to the hit scanners, I was going to die to the other thing. I should have switched from... I was trying to get the mastery ticks for the cycler, and what I really needed to do was switch to the super shotgun to get rid of the shield guys. Anyway, I'm gonna take a short break. I'm gonna have some food. And then we will return. All right, see you guys in a bit. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate the support. Chat, thank you for holding. We're back. Getting my headset on. Getting myself organized, getting myself situated. Okay. What was it that Karen took? I don't know. All right. Go. Did you have a nice Argent dinner?
The Slayer has been activated.
The Slayer has been launched. Launching the Slayer.
Ensign, you have a lock on the Slayer's location? Confirmed. Weapon drop.
That would have been a good tie-in if they'd done sponsorship with the food establishment. Didn't they have some weird, like, America-only pizza parlor that there was, like, a partnership with to get a skin in Dark Ages? Was it a pizza place or a juice place or something? It was not just America only, it was like hyper-regional. Yeah, like if it was Domino's or something, I'd be like, oh yeah. Didn't even have a pizza shield. Ah, I remember that, yeah. What a blunder. It's right there. Just put a pizza shield in there.
The cultists are traitors.
He's at ground zero. He located.
They almost had few enough stores to pass under the chain retail rule in my city. Pizza is technically my shield already. Parentheses fat.
Once he kills the demon, the portals will
Same. That would have been amazing. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Definitely didn't mean to do that. A little bit of nod platforming. Bow now, dude. Bow now, dude. So jump behind and melee. Ah. Guy in the chat, thank you for the heads up on that one. Thank you, guy in the chat.
All hell gates closed. The village is secure.
How do you guys feel about the imps, like the I guess the 2016 and Doom Eternal imps, getting like crazy fucking 80s hair metal hair in this game? Can't say you noticed it ever. I noticed it mainly in the opening cutscene of the game. Like the very, very beginning of the game. So, like, not talking about the 1993 imps, tall guys, but the smaller modern Doom imps. These guys. It's moving too fast for me to see the hair even when I'm specifically looking for it. How about that? I'm too old. I'm 9 years younger than the streamer. Yeah, I love it when people are in their I love it when people in their 30s are saying that they're old. I love it. Definitely some hair physics happening there. There is, isn't there? See, they gave him like they gave him hairy forearms and a hairy back. Looks wild.
We need backup! Someone get on that turret!
They're making a final push. Tight advancing.
Hey, Jared. You didn't know you were in this game?
Tighten down. Only in the part of the wall.
All right.
He's at the drop zone. Deploying weapon board now.
Rain.
Reroute all units to the energy relay.
What skin we rocking? We've been rocking the QuakeCon 2025 skin. I'm still rocking it. The lost city of the bird. I'm gonna try meta. I'm attempting meta. No. Yes, Batty Blue, it has. Yes, very much so. Meta this, meta that. Have you ever met a girl? No, because I have to stop playing video games if I want to do that, and I don't want to stop playing video games. I don't want to! Come on, man, that's where cooties comes from! And we're fine.
Commander, we need assistance out here.
We need to ejaculate. Oh, God. Okay, I got a little fresh with that Hell Knight there. A little fresh. It was a little dicey. A little dicey.
There's a teleporter nearby. Mark it for us.
Oh my God. No. This is going very well. Very well indeed. The fact that I survived that is kind of wild. I did almost everything wrong. Maybe it's because you're good at the game. If I was good at the game, it wouldn't have gone that terribly. All that to die in the mech level?
The energy relay is under attack.
If the core explodes, the city goes with it. Reinforcing the core.
The barrier is critical. Relay overloading.
Pull everyone back.
Hassathor, yes. I think I think saying Doom is dead is a
He's trying to save the city. Player, there's a strip mine nearby.
what's the word? Exaggeration. I think it's very bad. There's nothing good about it. But
No response from the makers. Tracking the Slayer for evac now.
it'll slow down Doom, but it won't stop Doom. No, Mystic Assault Soul, I haven't. 1/3 of the team gone, man. Half the team is what I heard, not 1/3. It's worse than that.
Valen, with the Slayer guarding the barracks, we'll take the airships. Rally at the priest signal.
If id Software was shuttered, if they just closed the whole studio down and dissolved it, then I would agree with you. And again, I'm not saying it's fine. I'm not saying it's good. It absolutely damages Doom. Absolutely, but it doesn't kill it. That's all. Saying be careful about over-exaggerated calls, that's all.
I'm on board. I'll establish contact with
Quality will go down massively.
Commander Thera, the demonic presence around the priest signal is getting larger.
Maybe. It'll certainly slow it down. There's no way of knowing that? No, no one knows anything. We know that there's layoffs. That's all we know. Saying Doom is dead and like all that sort of stuff is just it's sensationalist. That's the word I was looking for. You don't know that. Saw you pass Pandemonium. How did Ass Crack feel for you? I'm nervous for your Ultra Nightmare attempt when you get there. Enhanced Ass Crack, I actually did a better job at Enhanced Ass Crack than I did against the one with the Witch, which was weird. Hardly an exaggeration when half the team is gone. I'm not... Saying Doom is dead is literally an exaggeration. Because it's not. It is literally an exaggeration. It's literally not true.
Occult energy detected.
God, I suck without Ricochet. Ricochet is my crutch. I need it to live. Blame that one on vibes. And also no Ricochet.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
I need my ricochet crutch. That was Strat's fault? Nah. That's true, I'm mad, but they butcher one of my favorite studios and will affect Doom. You're right. They did butcher an incredible studio, and it is going to affect Doom. I agree. I'm also mad. What happened? Layoffs at id. They laid off like half the team, I think. Across the board. From what I read, it's across the board. It's not just id tech, but people in various different departments got laid off. So id tech developers, which is a massive loss. The one developer that was working on Quake Champions is gone. Designers, etc. And the timing of it is fucking amazing too, like amazing in a bad way, because the DLC's out tomorrow and the news dropped like the day before. Just incredible, out of touch. Another PR disaster for Xbox and Microsoft. They're adding it to the pile, but they don't care because they're out of touch. They don't understand what they have. They don't understand what they're doing. All they understand is number go up. And I stood in fire and died. The worst thing that ever happened to video games. It's not yellow paint. It's not quest markers. It's not cutscenes. It's investors.
The Slayer has been activated.
Shareholders. By far the worst thing that ever happened to video games. Microsoft's to blame? Yep. Surely it's a good thing for developers to be owned by companies that are owned by other companies that are owned by other companies that have shareholders, please. That's right. And if they have, and if there's bad quarters, and it's not the COO and the COO and the CEOs that get affected, and the CPOs, and the PSOs, and the POSs. They're not the ones that lose their job. I guess Phil Spencer did, but Batan Gazama, hello, good to see you again. Zatolbo, hello. Mr. Creamy Tea, hello.
The main gate is under lockdown.
Seeing some returning names today. Fuck yeah. Well,
The cultist must wait us.
He's at ground zero. He located.
we will not have a new Doom with near the quality of the modern trilogy. You don't know that, dude. You do not know that. You are making sweeping changes, making sweeping statements. You could still have similar quality. It could just take longer. Like, there's a lot of different ways that things can land. You don't know that. You are making assumptions.
Once he kills the demons, the portals will collapse.
Try and stick within the realm of, like, what we know. And not be too much of a doomer. Pun not intended. Again, is it bad? Yes. Is there anything good about it? No. No. Does it affect Doom negatively? Yes. But does it mean that Doom is dead? No. Does it mean that Doom is not going to be high quality? No, it doesn't mean that. It could mean that it's fast and low quality. It could also mean that it comes out slowly, like it takes years and years and years and years and years, and it still remains high quality. You don't know. The people that design the game and come up with the ideas and the game loop still be there. It may mean that there's no new engine for the next Doom, maybe? I don't know. Could be on the same engine. Wouldn't be the end of the world. But normally they have a new id-Tech engine per Doom, usually. They already said they want to ship more often. Well, of course they do. They want to make money. But doesn't mean they're gonna. What they really want is for Doom to be a live service battle royale game where all you do is just pay for battle pass and make money, and the game generates money every month. That's what they really want. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. The jump behind the shield guy and punch thing is such a good quality of life change. Thank you, guy in the chat. Not something I've really brought up to people in a while, but I've been at id for almost 5 years now. It's a very rough day. It sucks, all sucks. Nothing else I can say, but I really, really just hope people enjoy what we did tomorrow. Mr. Creamy T, I'm so sorry, man. Love to you and everyone affected. And none of it is good. All of it is horrible. And as a Doom fan and big id fan of 30 plus years, my heart bleeds for everyone that worked on these games. Love to you, mate. And fuck Microsoft in their stupid faces. Fuck that company. It reminds me of a situation I have with Blizzard, where there is one game that they have that I care about. With id, it's multiple, but which is say more accurately, there's a studio that I really care about under the Microsoft umbrella. God, there's several.
The village is secure.
But the parent company pisses me off so much that I really don't feel great about giving them money.
Tier 5 readings in the South Bay. Incoming.
A Titan has been summoned.
I hate that I'm using their operating system. I don't want to have to do that. I would like to have a replacement operating system post-haste. I'm keeping an eye on Linux and what's going on with that. I have already, many months ago, cancelled my Game Pass subscription and removed the Xbox app. I don't like any Microsoft products. I like their I like some of the companies that they own, but I wish they didn't own them because I want Microsoft to burn. And I want their investors to be left holding the bag. And I want their CEOs to have a slightly smaller golden parachute. They're all going to have golden parachutes, but maybe like a slightly smaller one. Maybe they hit a couple branches on the way down. I don't know. Maybe one of their yachts sinks. I don't know. Something like that. Hopefully with no one on board, but just like one or two of their yachts just sink. That'd be nice. Maybe their holiday home in Milan burns down as long as no one's inside. Remember we had a 12-year break between Doom 3 and 2016. Hopefully that won't happen again. I hope not either. But it may. You know? I hope not. I'd rather not at the moment. Not normally something I mind bringing up. But it's just a very tough day. Understand, Mr. Creamy T. And it's double fucking awful that it happened like the day before DLC drops. A time of celebration and a time of celebration and a time to like pat everyone on the back for a job well done. Meanwhile, you can't enjoy it. It's like you gotta. It's tragedy strikes, and you got to commiserate for people that have been around for 10+ years, or in your case 5+ years. Like it's. Just insane, out-of-touch dickhead maneuvers from Microsoft and Xbox. Fuck them and fuck them all. Love to id Software. Should not have punished a company like id for failures of the other studios? Well, I mean... Some studios got completely axed. Not that that's a justification, just saying that id's one of the lucky ones to only have half their force laid off. They're fucking... It's like purged by holy fire right now. They said that there's another 1,600 layoffs coming. There's more layoffs coming. Not like I'm sure id's blows have already happened. I don't think they're going to keep laying off more people at id after that, but I'd be shocked if they just did a bunch and then did a bunch later. But I'd say more studio layoffs are happening. Like more of their other companies that are underneath the Microsoft Xbox umbrella. More of those layoffs are coming from other companies. The fucking industry is a giant joke and a fucking farce. Play Doom, enjoy Doom, get the DLC, enjoy the DLC. Don't let the parent company corporate dickheads ruin the fucking hard work and an appreciation that's due for this video game's a masterpiece. The DLC looks incredible. Don't punish id Software by not giving them $20 because you're upset at Microsoft and Xbox. I appreciate the hard work that's got put in. Alright, I'm getting Ricochet. I'm getting Ricochet because I need it to live. Otherwise I suck. Get my crotch. Good night, Yui Busker. Can we preload the DLC now? I don't know. No idea. Oh, Ricochet is so good. Was so hyped for the DLC. I mean, I still am hyped for the DLC, but yes. I'm still hyped for it, but yes. I feel for the people that worked hard on it. Oh, jeez.
Commander, we need assistance out here.
Got cooked a little there. Oh, no. Ah, fucker. There we are. Dun, 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 dun. When a level is completed at 99% with apparently complete, what's missing? Probably a piece of gold or something like that. What's missing is 1% of the completion. A lot of the time for me, that's like one piece of gold that I didn't walk over.
There's a teleporter nearby. Mark it for us.
Not sure why that wasn't working. Okay, there we go. That says I got all bug, maybe? Oh, maybe. Hey guys, I'm going to the beach that makes you old. Anyone need anything? Bonitis. I want to see what happens when someone has crippling bonitis and they age really quickly. This will be one of the best emotes of all time. You like the nod think? My previous nod think, I used to like it, but it also made me look jaundiced. It was like all yellow. Looked like I had liver failure. I like the new color balance a little bit better. Hasn't happened yet? Not yet.
The energy relay is under attack.
If the core explodes,
What time do I get the DLC? 2 a.m. my time, so about 13 hours.
Sire, Slayer is approaching the core.
The barrier is critical. Relay overloading.
We need to pull everyone back. That core will explode.
He's trying to save the city. Slayer, there's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
Yeah, I was aware of the Hugo Martin Pacific Rim thing.
No smoke to the maker.
Thanks. No surprise that giant mechs are now a thing in Doom. Because of Hugo's, you know, he is the game director. Cool idea on paper, not so much in execution. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm just not a mech guy. Also, I for some reason saw mechs more like Armored Core, where like you use weapons. And I know you do at some points in the mech levels, but it just feels weird to like just be punching stuff. But I guess that Pacific Rim was like that too. Pacific Rim was all like hand-to-hand combat.
Demons in the north wing. Balin, with the Slayer guarding the barracks, we'll take the airships. Rally at the priest signal.
Rock'em Sock'em reference Little Samsung. And it felt pretty cool when that part after Forsaken Plains where you you get that like mech shotgun. That bit feels good.
I'm on board. I'll establish contact with Richard Tomb.
Commander Thera, the demonic presence around the priest signal is getting larger.
What time DLC drop in Australia? 2 a.m. So about 13 hours. You remember it being very okay? The second Pacific Rim? Or the... I don't remember the second one at all. I think I saw it on a plane. It was one of those plane movies, which means that it was on a small screen, and I think I slipped in and out of consciousness while it was on. As I do with all plane movies.
Occult energy detected.
Ah! I fucked it. All my homies love Ricochet. It just makes life so much easier. I suck at the early game without Ricochet. I'm just so used to it.
You're almost outside. There's a path through the dunes nearby.
Like, this fight with Ricochet is so much easier. Normally a pretty scary fight, but if you got Ricochet, it's no problem. Hugo mentioned they're buffing. They're nerfing Ricochet and they're nerfing Dread Mace. Which makes sense because Dread Mace is just like the better weapon. Even though you have few weapon charges, it just hits super hard.
Marking Saint's hut now.
And Ricochet is really good, but it's not as good as Heat Blast. So I wonder if they're messing with that too. Chat, please hold. I don't think the Ricochet nerf is warranted. Basically useless when you get the Impaler or SSG. I disagree with that. I think Ricochet is good the whole game. I use I think it's still like really effective the whole time. It's the Ricochet damage, like specifically when it, like not the direct damage, but the damage that ricochets off is really high DPFs, really high deeps. Actually, chat, I might just actually call it here because I got a bunch of stuff to do this afternoon, and want to make sure that the energy and excitement for DLC is as high as possible. I might just actually call it there. I'm gonna raid a friend. I know. Apologies for the shorter stream. We had a shorter stream yesterday as well, but just trying not to overextend the mind, not the body, but mainly the mind. I'll send you over to... Where we raid Kill yesterday? I'll send you over to... Gaddy? Always more doing a plan. Send you over there. I'll be back tomorrow for the DLC. I'll try and start early. It looks really good. And we'll try our best to have a good time with it. Thank you, Mr. Creepy T. Love to you, brother. Look after yourself, and you're always welcome here anytime, anytime, anywhere. All love to you and to all your people. Mwah. Love your company. Love your products. And you guys are the ones that made it what it is. All right. I'll see you guys in Gaddy's chat. You all have a good one. Take care. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the hanging out and hanging out with me. Sorry about my Ultra Nightmare performance. I'm clearly not ready for my settings on Ultra Nightmare. I need a lot more practice. But DLC we'll be doing on regular Nightmare, but with my settings still, but not on Pandemonium, not on Ultra Nightmare. Obviously, we're going to just go on Nightmare. With my 150 speed and minimum parry. It'll be fun, I'm sure. I'll see you there, chat. Take it easy.